Blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Wie geht's and willkommen zurück, Leute, to yet another hobby vlog stream. So, again, today we are continuing our campaign of airbrushing our custom regiment. As you can see in the corner, I did try to stream earlier today, but I did have some issues with that. Hopefully no more issues, please. So we're gonna go ahead and, like I said, continue forth. I've got my guardsmen basically gonna be painting their lasguns today, the little las shooty gewehrs, and we're going to use my new fancy airbrush. Just checking to make sure it still works. Yep, it's working nice. Awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and get a little zoom in there. Zoom in for the kids. And we're gonna just get right on in it. Might need to add more paint to the pot. I did add just a tiny bit, just to make sure that I wasn't having the same issues I was having earlier today. Need to put this guy more in focus. Seems like dog feeding time is 30 minutes away, so Machado wants to get out real quick. Let me let her out. Let me let you let me her out. Pupper has been released. Alright, go ahead and get some more paint going. Alright. We're locked and loaded. Make sure we've got some air too. How to use up some of that. I got some paint on the breastplate. It's perfectly fine. I have some backup brushes. Just for this occasion. Some water. Fortunately, the paint's a little dry because I've had it set up earlier for today. Alright, so for the most part, we got this one done. There we go. All nice and painted. I still have to get some of the metal bits painted, but we'll do that after we get this entire squad painted up. Go ahead and get some more brushes ready, in case I need it. There we go. Definitely trying to go for angles that'll give me the least amount of collateral spray back. Alright. Trying to be very delicate here with this one. Trying to get at an angle so then you guys can see what I'm doing. Well, look at that. I was able to get it without too much collateral, which is pretty good. It's a very accurate airbrush I'm using. Still need to be careful and have good trigger discipline. some cases it's probably easier to remove the heads of these guys too. There we go. Head removed. I'm gonna use my finger to kind of block a little bit so then I can get the back of that buttstock. Look at that. Got the back of the bug stock? Butt stock. Booty stock. Sweet. Looking pretty good. Let's stick his head back on. Is there a doggy at the door again? Gotta hold up, little doggy. You're probably getting fed now. You know, let's go ahead and go full screen real quick. There we go, full screen. Get a full frame of that. Gotta have my air compressor run a little bit. I hope everyone's having a good hobby Sunday today. No, I am. Well, I am now. I was having some issues earlier with getting the live stream set up and everything, and then eventually issues with the airbrush, and then issues with the live stream again. Yay. Did a decent enough job getting the buttstock. Nice. There's that one. Look at that! It's only 17 minutes and I've gotten 4 lasguns done. It's pretty good. Granted, I did have probably a bit of a slower start because I was just making sure everything was good. That one's just about done. Look at that, that's quick. Let's rapid fire these guys. Starting to get better trigger control, which is nice. I'm also learning not to, or learning too, if I want to protect the model where I'm spraying and I don't want coverage, I can always just sacrifice my thumbs, my fingies. Ooh, this one's visceral, look at that. Freaking head's just bleh. Dang it, it didn't capture the full focus. Sweet, we're just about done with the 10 guys I have set up. I'm gonna get some plasma in there. Let's see, can I get him in focus? Why is he non-focus? There we go. Maybe that'll help the focus a little bit. There we go, it did. Got most of that on there. I just need to get another spot right there. At least get enough inside the arm that it looks good. I want to, how you say, skip too much of the paint. Skip too much of it. Alright. Well, let me put that guy back in frame, so then we get the full beauty of what was accomplished. Alright, time for the sergeants with the machine gun thingies. The auto guns. Now with this, we're just doing some wood stocks and both front and back. This one's pretty easy. Nice. Let's get some of that arm, or not arm, but the butt stock in. Did get some of his arm painted, but I'm not too worried about that. Sweet. Get that in frame one more time. Nice. Actually probably get a nice screenshot of that. Nice screenshot of this one, too. If I can. There we go. It's unfortunately, like, really dark. Alright, next sergeant. One with a hat this time. Sweet! Got that one down. What's pretty cool is I probably don't even need to paint the gunmetal on these ones. Maybe the little slugs, the bullets on them, but not so much the gunmetal. It looks pretty good the way it is. That distressed kind of look. Nice. Would you look at that? Alright. Now quickly paint some of the gunmetal on these boys, and then we'll move on to the next ones. Alright. It's a little globbed on, but as soon as it dries up, it'll look good. Hopefully. I know that mixing the metal medium with a transparent paint sometimes turns it almost into a regular paint instead of a transparent. Might accidentally bump the mic here and there, but hopefully it's not too bad. Ba-ba-ba-doo. Alright. Maybe I'll leave the tube that color. A little white tube. Maybe, maybe not. I'll leave it for now. If I don't like it, I'll change it. Actually, let's do this guy first. Oh, this person's falling off their base just ever so slightly. Stay on your base, boy. Boy. This one has one of those wired stocks. I'm gonna try to get the gunmetal black on that too. Interesting. Using this airbrush is teaching me very much not to hold the model up to my face to paint it, which is a technique I've used a lot. Alright, we just about got this boy covered. But we need more. More! Egg salad lint. Actually going through this quite quickly, which is nice. Still got a few more I need to get done. 2 more, and then maybe the plasma gun. See how we fare on painting that. Alright. Let me make sure my airbrush paint isn't drying out. Alright. Still good, still good. Alright, gotta get his last battery magazine thingy. Whatever they call it. Charge pack. Sweet. We'll keep the knife that color. Plasma gun. Just get globbing with it. Get globbing with it. Alright, get the other side. Sweet! Got that on there. Just need to get one more detail, and then we can move on to more dudes. Cool. Yeah. Let me go ahead and clean my brush, and we're gonna get them all in frame and take a little picture. Group photo, everybody! There we go. Maybe zoom in just a wee bit. Tilt the camera for good frame focus. And then... Whoops. Just moved my mouse. Get a picture of that. Maybe get rid of... Alright. Picture has been taken. Let's go ahead and go to main screen real quick. I am going to go ahead and grab us some more dudes. Alright, got us more dudes. I figured I'll paint some sergeants that have bolt pistols, even though I don't really need the airbrush for them. These guys all to the side. Alright, let's get this little guy that's in frame first. Nice and simple. Get that zoom in again. Get multiple angles of the model for you guys. Woo. There we go. Cool. Alright, let's go back to full frame. Let's get this person here. Very interesting pose I did with this one. Alright, time to get that last gun. Oh, the model's moving on the base. Oh no. Alright, try to get as much of that covered with my thumb as possible while also still being able to spray the model where I want to. Nice. Let me go ahead and get my little avatar off screen. Get a photo of that. Super sweet. Let's get this plasma, where I actually got the coils painted on this one. Did a pretty good job on it, too. Now this one's going to be tricky, because I have to pretty much paint this with the plasma, and try not to paint on the plasma coils. Gotta reload my air. There we go. Alright. Hopefully I don't cover up too much with my thumb, and you guys can still see what I'm trying to spray. Come on, focus. That looks beautiful. Nice. Alright. I don't want to ruin this plasma gun's paint job too much, so I'm going to just leave that at that, because for the most part you're going to see it from this angle. Alright, I might need to remove this guy's head. sprayed the pant leg just a little bit, but given the lighting, I don't know if that's gonna be too bad. I'll just leave it as it is. Nearly done. Alright, I'm going to try to use all of this paint. I'm not going to do any refilling. Come on, focus. Focus. Ooh. Got a little overspray there, but I don't think... Didn't quite get it on things that I didn't want to get it on, so we're good. Do I dip my paintbrush into my airbrush pot like a maniac? Yes. Yes, I will. There we go. Not a whole lot of dudes left out of the batch of 10 I just grabbed. I think I might have a clog or something. Okay, we're fine. False alarm. I'll just leave that one as it is, because I think I am running out of paint. Or clogging up, one of the two. focus on the guy. There you go. Okie dokie, we're nearly done. Just got a few more details to put in. So just painting this buttstock with a brush, it's such a tiny detail. Alright, got this melt-a-gun nice and painted. What else? I think that's it. Which is good, because I think I'm nearly out of brown paint in the pot. I could always add more, but I'm gonna just make this a short stream. But the cool thing is, we got 100 from, or not 100, wow. We got 10 by 10, 20, yeah. We got 20, there we go. We got 20 guys with their guns painted. Still have to finish up painting this stuff. But we did that all in less than an hour. Far less if you consider the fact that there was a good few minutes of the stream of prep. Just something that I'm trying out. I'm trying to see how fast I can get all of this set up, get a stream going, and then kind of time myself. That's painted up. Since I'm not going to be well, actually I need to take that one out of frame. Because if I put it in frame, it'll try to take focus. me make sure I stick some distilled water in my... Whoop. Some distilled water in the airbrush, that way it doesn't leak. Or not leak, but... Give me a moment. All right. Yeah, I love that color of gunmetal black. I like it better than the ones we did yesterday. That's for sure. Nice. Look at that. That's pretty good. Now that's a screenshot. Nice. Add the little pubber back in. Sweet. Last gun. Just realized this water bottle is in the way. I don't know why, it feels like it's just gonna fall off the base. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Tactical bump of the mic. Ah, focus. Focus on this. Dankeschön. Did I finish painting this? so. Oh. Oh well. We'll just move on to this guy. Alright. Let's get these sergeants with their bolt pistols painted as well. Alright. Getting some shaky hands. Now that was a tonal shift. There we go, a nice metallic black for his bolt pistol. Bang. Cool beans. Let's get more of these guardsmen finished up. Sorry, that was off screen for a bit. Nice. Bink. Bayonets! Bayonets are cool. You know, guys, I think the bayonets are the future, you know? Let's see. 1 hour and 9 minutes. Pretty good timing. In terms of a batch paint, to get this much done on 20 guys and have 1 hour and 9 minutes on the clock, that's not bad. At least for me. Definitely, definitely love the airbrush for that. Airbrush has basically been carrying. Alright, I think one more las gun, a melta gun, and a bolt gun. Bolt pistol, actually. Gotta be one of my favorites from this game. Shooter alert! Alright, let's save the sergeant for last and get this melta gun out of the way. It's funny, it sounds like the airbrush is going off, but no, that's the song, guys. Don't you worry, that's the song. Nice. There's definitely some stuff to touch up on these characters a bit, such as the helmets on the guys that do have helmets, and the faces of the guys that have the big Mütze. But for now, I think with all the details that we have on them, they're pretty much playable. I think painting the guns makes them feel more playable, less unfinished. Dum, ba, ba-da-da-da-da-da-dee. Sorry, I feel the urge to make noise, and as such, I'm making noise. Nice. Alright, well, let me go ahead and get all of them in frame. Well, let me clean the brush first, and then get them in frame. Yeah, you probably hear that on mic, sorry. Not sorry. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Blah, blah, blah. Let me zoom out. That's zooming in. Let me get the frickin' water bottle out of the way. Halo music. Actually, let's switch to something different. Switch to actual Halo music. Technically Halo music, because it's from one of those Halo games. I think it's from the remastered Halo 2. Not remastered. Look at them. Look at all these boys. Here, I don't want the blue liquid crap frame, so I'm gonna move them more like so. Look at that, isn't it beautiful? This is Warhammer painting made manifest. Anyways, we'll go ahead and go to the main menu. Main menu! Alright, well, that's going to be about it for today, because one of my friends wants to hang out and play, so we're going to go ahead and do that. I'm probably not going to stream that, but I am surprised how much I got done. 20 guardsmen, in terms of the batch painting process. Now, granted, batch painting can vary with how much you paint at a time. For me, I like to do full body cloaks. Then I'll do, in the case of guardsmen, webbing, armor pads, and plates. And then, of course, included in the webbing has to be like gloves and boots. In this case, we just did their las guns, which probably isn't such a big deal, but we made quick work of it with the air gun, or the airbrush, that's for sure. Alrighty. For all of you who joined, or will join, or mayhaps have been already be joining, thank you. Donkey shoes and auf Wiedersehens. Bye-bye! Tschüss!